Hey, it's Yucko the Clown. Came down to do the show. Brought the wife, the newlyweds, whatever.
Yucko, the rumor is that there's a little trouble in paradise.
What paradise?
Yeah.
So there's just trouble.
Yeah, there's no paradise. There's never been paradise with us.
Yeah. We'll make it, I guess. Maybe not. Who cares? I'm just doing what I gotta do, you know.
All right, man. Well, good luck in there, guys.
Yeah, whatever. Thank you.
I see Yucko the Clown stop by. Boy, he just got married. It sounds like a nightmare.
Does this give you pause? Because
No.
you're anticipating.
I think my girl wants to be married to me. I don't know.
Okay.
Where is Yucko? I got to talk to him and Nicole.
You're not getting any...
I heard a whole bunch of stuff I got to ask him about. Yucko the Clown, he's the world's most racist clown.
Hi there.
And his cutie wife, Nicole, they got married.
What's
Hey,
up,
Yucko.
you prick? How you doing?
Hey, man. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Nicole is a cute girl. I'll give you that.
Very.
And very, very attractive. But
Thank you.
I give this marriage absolutely zero chance of lasting.
That it lasted this long is a miracle.
It's a miracle. How are you, Nicole?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, how horrible is marriage on a
It's
scale of 1?
shitty.
Yeah.
Really?
She hates it.
Why did you do this?
Why, Yucko?
I drank a bottle of Patron and went down the aisle and did it.
Oh,
Well, if you remember, Yucko even said,
What?
you had to spend, you were ready to back out of it, right, Nicole?
Well, I was ready to put it on hold.
Right. And you said to Yucko, I'm not ready to get married, but he kept, kind of badgering you into it, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
You kept, and I really feel bad for Yucko in the sense that I feel like he's kind of, clinging to you and desperate for you. And I know that feeling. I mean, it's terrible.
It's just like you and Beth, right?
No, it's not, though.
You cling to her.
No, I'm telling you. Look.
You're not
I'm going to
gonna-
give you the facts. I'm going to give you what I heard.
All right, sit down.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Somebody better sit down.
Yucko and Nicole were married on May 3rd.
Yes.
You're talking about, a month ago?
About a month.
Okay.
A little over a month.
Nicole was so hesitant and nervous that she drank a bottle of Patron, as she just said, before the ceremony, and you spent most of the reception puking, right?
Yes.
Not most of, no.
But a large portion of the reception puking.
No,
The
towards the end
first
of the
part
night.
of it. Yeah.
I don't remember too much, but yeah, I was throwing up. But
And Reverend Bob Levy was their comedian, and he tried to comfort you, and then he saw you vomiting, and then he vomited at the wedding. So everyone was vomiting.
Vomiting at this wedding.
If that isn't depressing enough.
Sounds like a typical Georgia wedding.
Yeah. And then, worst tragedy happened. Yucko's father, I guess, has emphysema.
Yeah, COPD like fucking Scott.
Right, and he collapsed on the dance floor at the wedding.
He ran out of oxygen, yeah.
Right, and Nicole's mother performed CPR on him.
Yes.
and she was drunk too.
Typical reception shit, you know.
Okay.
It's like the Allman Brothers when they got married in Georgia.
Yucko and Nicole, tell me if this is true, did not have sex their wedding night.
No, we know that.
Is that true? Well, what do you mean you know that?
We all interviewed them.
She was puking all night,
Okay.
like dry heaving.
So why
No,
should
no,
that be
no.
different than any other broad you've been with?
Okay. You didn't have sex until a week after your wedding.
I wasn't keeping track. Who's keeping track?
Hold on a second.
Yucko started
One of the
keeping
most
a
romantic,
calendar.
Yucko kept track. You were. One of the most exciting things is to get married and then fuck as a married couple. Come on. I mean,
You got to do that, right?
of course. It's like, wow, honey, we're married. We
You hardly
committed-
want to stay at the reception.
made a
You gotta
huge
try it
commitment
out.
to one another. I mean, if anything, it's like, why get married if you're not going to fuck afterwards? Yucko, how depressed were you about this? For a week, she didn't lay her hand on you.
Oh, whatever. It's been the last couple of months, you know, whatever.
What?
Yeah.
What? The last couple of months, what happened?
You know, it dried up. Dried up like fucking cum on my stomach, you know?
Well, what an excellent romantic analogy.
Yeah.
What do you mean the last couple of months?
The honeymoon was fun.
Where'd you go?
After we went to fucking Maui.
And who'd you go with?
It says you had sex on your honeymoon.
When she wasn't on the rag.
So when you got down on your honeymoon, she claimed she was on the rag.
No, I really was.
No, she really was.
All right. So you didn't have
Thankfully.
sex. Thankfully.
Not the, we had to spend a couple extra days there. It cost me like $2 more grand.
Maui's expensive.
Yes, it is.
So the last time you had sex was on the honeymoon. The honeymoon was mid-May.
You haven't had sex since then?
No.
Nicole, I want a serious answer. What's going on?
He's gross.
He's gross.
Wait a minute. He was always gross.
Jesus.
I mean, is he not sexually exciting to you?
No, not too much anymore.
Really?
What happened?
And Yucko, you're laughing?
What?
Are you crying on the inside?
Oh, God, yeah.
Laugh, clown.
Wait,
Yucko, not the guy
Yucko,
she
wait a
married.
second. I don't understand this. You accept this as that's going to be the rest of your life?
It's marriage, you know? What are you going to do?
Dude, you're a
Oh,
newlywed.
my God,
You're a newlywed.
What's the difference? We've been together for 3 years. We're practically married already. God damn
Nicole,
it.
what is going on here? Do you want to get out of the marriage? I mean, can you see yourself for the rest of your life with this man?
Look at me.
No.
Is there a chance? Let me just throw this out
a
there.
second.
Is this an
Wait a
act?
second.
Yeah.
No.
Is there
this
a
is no
chance
act.
of that?
You know how I know it's not an act? I'll tell you exactly why. Out in our green room, Yucko's sitting there by himself. Nicole is out there schmoozing everyone, saying hello to everyone, shaking everyone's hand. They're like a couple who's been together 900 years and are completely sick of each other.
But this is another level of, like, Yucko's just accepting it. He's gross. I mean, it almost sounds like an act, but, you know, I don't know.
What do you mean he's gross? When did he become gross to you?
Can I ask you something? What's stopping you from divorcing him right now?
Right.
Are you worried that he'll fall apart? Do you feel, I know you didn't want to get married.
Yeah.
What's stopping you from just saying, look, Yucko,
This was a
let's end it
mistake.
now?
Oh, because every time I mention it, he's like, well, let's try this out and let's do this instead. And I'm one of those people, I don't want to live life with regret and regret not giving everything that I can, putting everything I can into
Right,
this.
to make it work.
Right.
But when you're with a woman who really has mixed feelings about you,
What?
why would you marry her, Yucko? Are things that bad that you feel you'll never find another woman?
She's fucking hot. I've married a hot chick, you know?
All right, she is hot. There's no question she's
So
hot.
you just wanted that on your roster? I married a hot chick?
Yeah, I can check that off the list now, so whatever.
Yucko, now listen to this. I don't mean to air all your dirty laundry, but listen.
Look at me. I'm wearing dirty laundry, goddammit.
I know. You didn't have sex the first week because, as you say, Nicole was on her period. You extended the trip so you could have sex. So the entire honeymoon, she didn't want you.
No, we extended it because we bought a timeshare.
Okay. Nicole planned...
You bought a timeshare and this isn't working out.
He bought it, though. My name's not on it.
Okay, all right.
Yucko remains living in Georgia and hopes to see Nicole on weekends. Nicole's going to move to Jersey. Is that true?
Or New York.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
New York. You're going to live in Georgia. She's going to live in New York.
Yeah.
You're never going to see each other.
We
We'll
will.
see each other, yeah.
When will you see each
I don't
other?
fucking know. I guess on the weekend or something.
Don't you
When I
work?
don't have gigs. When I don't have gigs, I'll come up. Whatever.
And Nicole, you're already looking for a job. You said at Rick's Cabaret. Is that true?
Not entirely, no.
Did you know that, Yucko?
Yeah, she wants to work in production, really.
Rick's Cabaret is
It's
a
not
strip
production.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
No. Sal said that he could help me out temporarily cocktail waitressing, not doing anything else but that.
So Yucko, your wife is going
until
to...
I get a full-time job.
Who said
Your
that?
wife, your
extra
new
money.
wife doesn't want to live with you. She's
It's
gonna,
not that.
She's going to work
she
in a
doesn't
strip
want to
club.
put her life on hold. I got to do shit down in Georgia. She's got to go to fucking New York or L.A. or somewhere to
But a
work in
newlywed
production.
wants to only be with her husband.
come on.
You're insane. You're kidding
Yo,
yourself.
like, think of all the fucking Hollywood couples. They go work on
This
movies
is not
and they got to move out.
Hollywood. She's not in Hollywood. She's going to move to New York to work at a strip club.
Same thing.
No, it's not about working at a strip club. I want to work in production. For the last 2 years, he's been promising we're going to move to either New York or L.A. so I could pursue that dream of mine. And it's taken too long, so I'm finally saying, all right, I'm done. I'm moving.
Be honest. Are you going to date when you're here in New York?
No.
I don't believe
So
it.
you still
I'm
want to
not.
be with Yucko?
For right now, yes.
Wow.
No, we'll see where it goes. I know that I need to not put my life on hold just because I'm married, which is why I didn't want to get married, because I didn't want to put it's not about dating other people or being with other guys. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with me fulfilling my dreams.
But you're not in love. Are you? I'm going to ask you the key question, because I'm telling you, are you in love with Yucko?
Don't take too fucking long, stupid.
No.
No. All right. There you go.
Well, I mean, look how he talks to me. And he always is making promises. He promises to work out. He promises to diet. He promises to brush his teeth in the morning.
Right.
Well, I can do one of those three. But when you see this, is what, some women are like so vague. When you say you want to work in production, what do you want to do specifically? What do you want to do?
I want to work as a production coordinator on a movie set. I mean, eventually.
Well, how's that going to happen, you think?
Because I went to film school, and I've worked on independent films in Arizona for 5 years. I've got experience in production.
Well,
and
why New York and
administration.
L? Do you have contacts in New York and L.A.? I mean, they shoot movies all over the place.
New York or LA? No, I've lived in Arizona and Georgia, and
But
there's
you want
not
to be
much going on.
married to a non-clown. You want to be. Don't you? When you say Yucko, I want you to work out, and Yucko, I want you to diet. You want really a different guy, is what you're saying.
Well, no, because if
He's
he
not hot.
took better care of himself, no, it's not about that. I mean, it's not about that. It's about the fact that how can you be sexually attracted? If Beth gained a bunch of weight and never worked out, would you still want to have sex with her? No. Okay.
Like 100 pounds, like Artie.
Yeah, but has Yucko gained that much weight? Yeah.
He has?
What?
He looks the same to me.
Look at a picture of him from like 5 years ago. He looked like Yucko with AIDS. Now
Right.
look at him.
So you rather the AIDS look?
I look like
Well,
Yucko
no,
with AIDS.
just being fit. If I have to work out and be
Look
fit,
good. Right.
then
Oh, my God, these broads nowadays.
She's making a point,
I
though.
wanna pursue my
She's
dream.
saying, first of all, she's saying his dream is to be a fat loser clown.
yeah.
You gotta
That's
let him
it. I'm living the dream right fucking now.
Howard.
Yes, Gary. I'm perplexed.
You know, it's funny.
I'm
because
worried about this.
The TV
marriage.
guy's just talking to me on the intercom. If she moves any farther away from him, she's going to fall off the couch.
Right. She's
You-
not-
I mean, you guys are as far away from each other as humanly possible.
Have you smelled him?
And even if you, and you know what, you want to know something, as a couple, when you walk into the green room, you usually arm in arm, oh hi, the honeymoon was great, we're now married.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not having any of the fun of being married.
No, that's being clingy. We're not clingy. I'm not a clingy type of person.
Definitely not.
Obviously.
But,
No,
but
I
what
mean-
is bothering
That
me,
explains it.
Howard, is Yucko hasn't really changed.
Yeah, that's right.
Something changed with her because this was the
She
same
said
guy
to
she
him-
got involved with.
I got to defend Nicole. She said to him, I don't want to get married. I don't want to
Yeah,
marry
but everybody says that. Everybody
No,
has
they
cold feet.
don't,
jitters.
Yucko.
Yes, they do. Come on.
you. Yucko, she hasn't had sex with you in 3 fucking weeks. You're newlyweds. 3 fucking weeks. She's telling you, keep your hands off me.
What are you gonna do?
Why are you laughing?
Because I don't. That's all I fucking can do. You know what I'm saying? You gotta laugh it off.
Laugh, clown, laugh.
Cold feet is I'm nervous, maybe not. Now, I'm disgusted by you.
She said you're gross.
Gross, you don't brush your teeth, you're fat,
You smell. She can't get near you because you smell.
She hasn't had. Do you think you'll ever have sex with him again?
I asked him the other night. I said, if I never have sex with you forever, or for the rest of our lives, will you still be married to me? And he said, yes. I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, I was thinking if like she got pussy cancer and they had to take her pussy out, I was still.
But wait a second.
Wow,
you
that's
gotta think about
wonderful.
Is just being with a hot chick having her as your wife, quote unquote, even though she really isn't a wife, is that more important to you?
No, I could go out and get a couple of trophy wives or whatever,
You could?
What?
Yeah. I'm pretty goddamn important. You forget.
I think you mean you can get a trophy with a woman figure on top of it?
A little bowling trophy.
Dominic, Dominic Barber, you're one of the top divorce
here we go.
attorneys in the
Oh, boy.
country. What do you make of this?
First of all, they can get what's called an annulment.
Right.
No,
They don't
we
even have to
can't.
get a divorce.
I looked into it in Georgia.
Oh, you did? I didn't know that shit.
My God.
What'd you
knew
learn?
that. And in Georgia, it's such a Bible Belt, which is another reason why I want to get out of there. It's too Christian for me to be there.
Absolutely.
And they say that you either had to have had a mental illness at the time of marriage, or it was incestuous or
That's
something
you.
like that.
Yeah, that
So-
sounds like
but
all those
in-
things apply.
except
No, but
incest.
in New Jersey, where you're going to go live, you can establish jurisdiction, get an annulment, and the good part about an annulment is that if you want to get married again, do this insanity, you can do it later.
Right.
Why don't you get on a treadmill, you fat, tubby piece of monkey shit? How about that one?
But Yucko, the woman
What?
is looking into annulments.
And also, I'm very upset about this
Oh,
because
I'm
I had the under and over for 3 months.
Right. Thank you, Dominic. All right. Listen, Yucko,
She's
would you talk
Googling
to me seriously for a second?
annulment
Yes.
and clown.
In fact, don't even talk to me as Yucko. Talk to me as man to man.
I am.
Okay. What are you thinking here? Nicole's giving you all the signals. She got married. She went past the cold feet stage. She hates the marriage. She doesn't want to make love to you. She doesn't want to have sex with her husband. Okay, no harm, no foul. Let's get it over with. Let's free Nicole, and let you get on with your life, and let Nicole get on with her life. Nicole, have I said anything out of line here? Tell me, have I?
No.
What? Hebe. What? How about that one?
Yucko.
He goes right
I
to the
don't know.
anti-Semitic.
We'll take it day by fucking day. Whatever the fuck happens. I can handle
but
it.
I think the days have been taken. We've taken it day by day.
Can I just say something?
Yeah.
It's not because I don't want to be married to him. It's because I don't want to be married at all. It's conventional. I'm not that type of person where I grew up dreaming of getting married and having a family. I don't even want children.
Understood.
I'm just not.
For whatever reason.
Right. It's not about because I want to be with other people or I want to do this or that. It's just the whole.
Do you think you'd be sexual with him again if you called off the marriage and then got the annulment? Like maybe you two would start making love
the
again?
marriage thing that's bugging you.
No.
Yeah, I hate it.
Do you desire a sex life with him or not really?
Once he gets in shape, yeah. He's well endowed. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about him.
Don't I know? I mean, we've had our own thing. But I got sick of the sex,
How do you think I got on the show?
That's right. Someone told me you're really attracted to Sal. Is that true?
No. Who said that?
Sal.
Sal.
Yeah, exactly.
I got to tell you, there's about 6 people here who gave Yucko and Nicole wedding gifts, money gifts, and they are so pissed right now because they really feel like the money. I didn't give any money because I knew this was bullshit. I'm telling you, when you sent me that invitation, I'm not sending this guy.
Yeah, I didn't want anything.
Sure,
you know I didn't.
That was a send me a gift thing.
No, that was I better send this, or Howard's going to say, well, you didn't send me an invitation. You've been on the show for 7 years. You didn't send me shit.
Who do you think, okay, here are the people who sent Yucko and Nicole money. John Hine, Bob Levy, Shuli, Ronnie, Artie, and Richard Christie. Who do you think gave the most? I got to figure Artie.
Yeah, Artie.
I'm going to check my list.
There's a tie.
Drum roll.
It was?
Oh, between Artie and Bob Levy, they both gave the same amount. What do you think they gave?
Ooh, 500.
Exactly right.
What do you win?
Levy gave you $500.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Levy went to the wedding. I didn't go.
He was one of my groomsmen.
Yeah, he was.
You know what's coming to the wedding?
Who?
Iron Sheik. And
No
he
kidding.
smoked through the fucking ceremony. She's walking down the aisle. He's out there smoking.
Well, considering your wife vomited through the ceremony, Iron Sheik
Not
wasn't
through the
that bad.
ceremony. That was a reception.
This wedding is for faggots.
Did you hate the wedding, Nicole? Like, was it like just torture for you?
Well, that's why I had to drink Patron.
Right.
My nerves were so bad. I was like, I don't know if I can do it. But then I drank a bunch of Patron, and I'm walking down the aisle with my dad, and I was having fun with it. I was saying hi to everybody. I was practically tripping over my gown.
Did your dad talk to? I mean, I don't know how close you are with your dad. Did he say to you, "What are you doing, marrying this guy"?
My dad's a drunk. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care.
No.
It runs in the family.
Yeah.
All right, between John Hine, Ronnie, Richard, and Shuli, who gave the next highest amount?
John Hine.
Wrong. Shuli.
Shuli.
200.
Well, he was at the wedding as well.
That's
I
right.
remember that.
John Hine gave 150, Richard Christie gave 100, and Ronnie gave 50, but Ronnie wasn't even there, so.
And we appreciate it, but I mean, honestly, if people are upset about it, we'll be more than happy to give their money back.
I don't,
about
you know,
that.
Howard didn't speak to me there. He's talking about most people. I don't care. I
Everyone
really,
but Artie doesn't care. He'll
It'll
give you
help with
500.
the divorce fees and all that stuff.
Well, that's nice. Matter of fact, now that you say that, I'll send you another grand.
Nicole,
All right, thank you.
How long do you think this is really going to last? How long are you going to torture yourself being married to Yucko? Honestly, how long?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm taking everything day by day.
Yucko, why is it so important for you to be married?
What? It's not. It's just fucking, I don't know. Fucking
retarded.
Why are you pressuring this girl into this? She doesn't want to be married to you. She doesn't
I'm not
want
pressuring. She can go whenever the fuck she wants.
But every time she says, I want to go, you say,
I don't have a gun to her head yet.
Oh, great.
Jeez.
Wow. All right, let's see what our audience thinks about this turn. And Yucko has been on the show a long time. This is now the Yucko and Nicole saga.
Here we go.
You can see Yucko tomorrow at Levy's Comedy Club in Easton, Pennsylvania, and Saturday night at Levy's in Levittown, Pennsylvania. For tickets, call. Does Bob Levy have more than one club?
Yeah, he's got a chain. He's a big guy now. Fuck Gary.
No, he has more than one banner that says Levy's Club.
Hey, I want to get caught up here first, though. Artie flipped out last time. What happened there?
What?
Artie flipped out on Teddy and shit, right?
Well, that was a long time ago, Yucko.
I missed out on that, though.
Yucko, we're concentrating on you. Don't worry.
Forget Artie. He's
Yeah.
deflecting right now.
You guys aren't even going to see each other anymore. She's moving to New York. She's going to be working at Rick's Cabaret. She's going to be meeting tons of guys every night.
Ooh.
She's probably going to be making out with chicks.
No, I don't care about the guys, though.
You care about the girls.
That's fine, but not the guys.
All right. So
even a guy who works in production.
So even Yucko's not. So you're probably going to go home with girls. You've got a hot smoking body. Your sexual outlet's going to be other women, right? I mean, am I off on this?
I don't know. I can't predict the future.
And
no,
Yucko's not even
no.
gonna, you've never brought a woman into the relationship with Yucko, have you?
No, I don't like to share.
Right.
Yeah, you don't like to
Did
share
you
this
know
fat
all
fuck.
along that she had a thing for women?
No.
I don't have a thing for women. It was a few years ago when I was drinking and you're out and, you know.
When you were
that's
drinking?
what the younger girls do. They make out with other chicks and stuff. And one time I was at a strip club and a girl was making out and she...
All right, let me ask you something. When you're living here in New York and Yucko's in Georgia, all of a sudden you're walking down the street, a really handsome guy comes up. Turns out he's in the public relations business. He makes about $300,000 a year. Asks you out. You go out for a drink, big deal. I mean, you're not cheating on Yucko. And you start to get to know him. You know you're going to leave Yucko for the guy. And you're going to start to find he's really
Not
handsome.
if I don't like him. Not if he's not funny.
Well, what if you meet a funny, nice-looking guy with a great job?
No, because I'm not looking for anything like that.
Let's say it happens.
But
Come on.
It's not going to happen. I'm not looking for somebody that makes a lot of money or that has connections. I'm not. Obviously not.
Jen, you're
I
on
married
the
a
air.
clown.
Jen in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Go ahead.
You know, I don't condone violence, but I just want to smack her across the face.
Well, come here and smack me across the face
it's
then.
absolutely ridiculous. It's like, oh, your credit card's maxed out. I guess I'll close my account. I mean, you know, to go up and say those vows and you know, take the vow to your husband and then to act like this.
She has been honest all along. I got to tell you, Jen, as much as you might be against Jen, she has said to Yucko, I don't want to marry you.
It doesn't matter. She should have left. She shouldn't even gone through the ceremony.
He told her, let's get married and see how it goes.
Right.
She knew deep down inside that what she felt that day.
That's true. Why did you marry him, though?
Because if I didn't, then I would never know. I'm all about trying something out, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Instead of never trying it out,
Would you
and
say
5 years down the road...
Would you say at this point, 90% of you feels it's not working out?
I'm not going to say 90%, no.
Would you say 80?
30% is not... Or
No.
30% is
Would you say 95?
I bet this girl Jen's like a Christian woman who's all about the vows. But you know what? It's easier said than done. And until you're in someone else's shoes, you should just like shut your mouth about it.
Especially if they're clowns.
All right, let's go to Wally.
Like these.
Wally, you're on the air.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Yucko said something about his girl having pussy cancer. I think he's got fucking brain cancer. What's the matter with this guy?
How much longer are you going to give this relationship, Nicole?
Please.
Yeah. I mean, how much longer? Seriously, how much longer are you going to torture yourself with
Well,
Yucko?
what's everybody else betting on? What's the over-under?
I'm not betting. I'm really being serious. I mean, how much longer are you going to put yourself through this nightmare marriage where you don't even have sex? I mean, sex is so important to
here's the thing. Like, we both have decided, okay, I'll move away, try to pursue my dreams. I think it's because I'm miserable in Georgia. I hate Georgia.
Right.
And I think that also affects our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So once I move away and we
from
see how
Yucko.
things go, we'll take it from
things are
there.
going to go great. You're going to be a single woman again.
But I won't be because
Yeah, but
I
you
still
will.
have... Okay.
You will. I mean, you're going to live the life of a single woman. You're going to be probably carrying on with women at least.
No, I'm not a slut. I'm not someone that's gonna...
When will you have sex with Yucko? Do you? I mean,
When I'm attracted to him again.
right.
That could take a while.
Yucko, are you going to work out and try and become attractive?
No.
No.
And he's been promising me for like the last year, I'm going to join a gym. In January, his New Year's resolution, I'm going to join a gym. And then after we get married, okay, now that we're married, I'm going to join the gym.
Oh, here he comes.
Go ahead, Shula.
What was your nickname?
It's like, Yucko, you got the weekend to become a young Jack Scalia.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, go ahead,
So
Shuli.
we're in Georgia, and I forgot to physically bring the check to the wedding. And when we got back, my girlfriend's like, you know, we need to mail this out. I knew how things were going. I'm like, let's wait a little bit before we mail it out.
Right.
Well, the wedding itself, the sheik I was sitting next to him, and like they said, he was smoking through the whole ceremony. And then the food, when we got to the reception, the food, they had an appetizer course, and it was like chicken fingers.
Yeah.
Like, kind of like bar food.
Right.
It was really cold. Like,
Yeah.
the food was cold. They were like cold meatballs.
And that's our fault?
No, I
It just
thought
sounds
it was
like everything was a disaster.
Yeah, it was just it went along with the theme of the bride throwing up in the bushes and
Cold
drinking
feet, cold chicken fingers. What do you want?
No. That's not our fault that the caterer fucked up with the heating arrangement. But then the rest of the meal, it was Smoky Mountain chicken, all this good stuff.
But
we
at
tried
least
to
they're
have a
so in
Southern
love.
barbecue.
At least they're so in love.
But the thing is, I wasn't feeling good, and I went to Shuley. I said, Shuley, I think I'm going to throw up. Should I just gag myself? He's like, yeah, do it. I'm like, all right, fuck it. So I gag myself. I throw up. Bob comes over, and he's like, oh, and then he gets sick, and then he starts throwing up. Then my mom comes over, and she's bitching at all of us for puking in the bushes. It was just crazy. And then his dad started dancing to Devil Went Down to Georgia. So he got up there, and he has his oxygen tank with him as he's trying to dance.
Yucko's dad carries an oxygen tank
Yes,
with
he's
him?
on an oxygen tank. So he's dancing with all these young guys, and then all of a sudden he stops, and they tell him, sit down. So he sits down to catch his breath, and next thing you know, he just goes, feet up. Passes out, starts turning blue. I had to push my mom, who's like drunk off her ass.
I hope they got pictures of all this.
I don't think anybody.
It'll be on my DVD on damshow.com.
Yucko, I don't understand something. How long did your dad have an oxygen? His dad died at the wedding?
He died, but my mom was able to bring him back to life because
she gave him
nurse.
CPR.
Oh, he died, and then she nursed him back.
She's been a nurse for 15 years.
Usual.
And he's like, let me go.
Her mom's loaded drunk.
Yes.
And giving him CPR like Jim Beam
Probably
on her
drooling all over him, probably.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yucko, how long did your dad carried around an oxygen?
A couple of years. I quit smoking because of it and shit.
Yeah.
I smoked
He
for
did.
fucking don't start smoking, kids.
You're not kidding.
Don't start that shit.
And is he so out of shape he can't even do push-ups? Can he do 10 push-ups?
Him?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
And you must look at like buff guys walking around. And you must go, "Oh shit, I want that inside me so bad."
No, I don't like.
I want that inside me.
I don't like really buff guys.
You know
I'm
what
not,
I mean? You want a guy.
You know, Yucko, you think Yucko's fat? You know how much I love him? I'm going to help you out right now.
Show her your belly. Show her your belly.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Look.
yeah.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
Now, who's hot?
Oh, yeah. That's hot. Oh,
You're lucky, sweetheart, to have this guy. Look at me.
Now, what do you think of Artie? Now, what do you think of Yucko?
I can get you in
You know what,
production.
Artie, you're not really like that disgusting as I thought you would look with your shirt off.
Oh, my God, Yucko, I can't help you.
She just doesn't like you, Yucko.
If you could get a job in production with him.
Yeah, you think...
I mean, if she doesn't think I'm that disgusting, dude, you're in trouble.
Beer League 2, right there. You want some of that?
I tried, Ben.
So you find
tried.
Artie more sexually attractive than even Yucko, right? No?
They're equal.
They're equal. You're doing as good as Yucko with her.
Well, you know, Yucko, I can't do anything else for you.
Oh, let's see what you got.
What do you
Yucko
got,
has
Yucko?
gained a lot of weight.
Wow,
He
Yucko.
has.
What happened to you?
What happened there? She's a good fucking cook. I eat that shit. I don't work out. What are you going to do? What?
I'm with her. You're grotesque.
All right. High-pitch Eric, you're on the air.
Oh, great.
Hey,
Yeah.
Yucko, Nicole, how are you?
Hi, God.
Hey, I want to say congratulations to you. I hope the marriage works out, and I'm going to see you guys in Levittown.
How's that? High-pitch Eric congratulating you on your
good.
marriage.
We're cursed now.
Blessing.
What
We
were
were
you saying?
cursed.
I was going to
Before.
say you should really, if you get a chance to, try and talk to Yucko's mom, who I spoke to at the wedding.
What'd she say?
Well, Yucko's mom is a very religious woman.
Yeah.
And she told me that he used to go to Sunday school every day, perfect attendance for like 16 years. He was like a church boy, and he used to go to church every day. And then one day, everything changed. And she's not a huge fan of you and Robin. Yeah, she said she'd wash both your mouths out with soap.
Well, why don't you start washing Yucko's mouth?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she
I
had
thought-
her suit.
I thought a great Howard TV special would be put her in a room and put on video of Yucko's act and just film her reaction to watching herself.
Let's go to Jeff the Drunk in Albany. Jeff?
Hi, Yucko.
Yeah.
I'm so glad your wife ain't fucking you. You
I'm-
fucking loser.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't
I'm
you
the-
step
you're
off
not.
the fucking roof and die, you cocksucker.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck face.
Jeff, are you
Go fuck yourself.
Asshole.
Are you guys at war
Fuck
with each
face.
other?
Fuck
Fuck
you.
him.
He's happy. Jeff,
How
you
did
made,
you two get on the air?
How did you and Jeff the Drunk get off?
Who cares? Fuck him.
Right. Wow.
He sounds like Nicole's dad.
He does.
Hey, you sound like a fucking idiot. Get out of here. Don't you have a news story to do?
Hey, Eric, you're
Captain Airtime over here.
Eric in Washington, D.C., you're on the air.
What do you want?
Hey, I get the feeling that about a year from now we're going to see an independent film about a racist clown who kidnaps and marries hot chicks.
Hey, why don't we do a movie of me throat fucking your fucking mother, you cocksucking prick? How about that one?
Sounds awesome, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go to Mike. Mike in Boston.
Hey now.
Hey, now.
Hey Howard, I got married 2 weeks ago, man. And if my wife said the shit that this
chick saying, I'd be out the fucking door.
Well, of course, that's what I don't get. I understand what Nicole's saying. I don't get what Yucko's in this for.
He's out of
You're madly in love with her.
Why did you stick it out for so long and then get a divorce?
This wasn't happening.
For one.
I was married. We were in love for, we had a huge love affair for years. We had 3 children. And then, then when it fizzled, and you have kids, you try to make things work.
We have a Jack Russell Terrier.
You guys are starting out.
Got married.
I mean, my wife wanted to marry me. She was happy to marry me. I mean, this woman didn't want to marry you. She's disgusted by you physically.
Yeah.
She's disgusted by you in every way possible. She will not make love to you. She hasn't made love to you in 3 weeks. She's a newlywed. Do you ever put on outfits for him to entice him into the bed? No.
One time I did, and he turned me down, so that's it.
Wow.
One time, that's it.
Oh, whatever. Just because it was right after my uncle died, and she throws something on.
I was trying to make him feel good, and so I had a blue, from, what is it?
I bet you're good in bed, too.
The horse store.
I think I am, yeah.
Yeah, I bet you put all
he doesn't
up.
want you to leave.
Yeah, I must be good at something.
I mean, when I got married, my wife, I liked the idea of living with me. She was excited. It was fun.
She kept moving to be with you.
Yeah, I would move around the country, and she'd say, let me go with you.
Yucko, she thinks you're just as gross as
No,
me.
she wanted to move to Georgia. I remember when I got the deal with the place I'm working with.
Yeah.
She said, okay, I'll move out there with you,
Well, I wanted to
She was in
change.
tears. She wanted to fucking go so bad.
I wasn't in tears. Don't flatter yourself. No, I was not. I was at the same place for 6.5 years, and I thought this is an opportunity for me to get out of here and change. And then I got there, and I saw the Bible thumpers, and you can't buy alcohol on Sundays, and all the restraints, and I hate Georgia.
So
load up on Saturday.
You didn't move for Yucko. You moved for change.
Right. She moved
and
because
for him.
and maybe even get into the business a little bit.
No, and at the time, everything was fresh and new, and after a while,
it hasn't worked out.
happens.
You guys got to get out of this. You guys got
fuck that! Come on!
Are you crazy?
So you're never
crazy.
giving up. You're never giving up.
Yucko, you want to be with a woman who doesn't want to sleep with you?
What?
You want to be with a woman who doesn't want to sleep with you?
She'll sleep with me eventually.
Get me drunk
Doesn't
enough.
matter.
Give her enough alcohol, she'll sleep with you.
Slip her a roofie or something.
Look what just happened before. You had the audacity to flatter yourself in front of your wife. And she said, don't flatter yourself.
All right, listen, Yucko.
That's not how a wife acts.
I mean, Yucko, this could go on all day. I'm fascinated. Nicole, I don't know. You're a young woman. You're an attractive woman.
Thank you.
I mean, you've got to go get a life. And Yucko, you've got to go get a life.
Hey.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Yucko.
No, you don't.
I do. I've had Yucko on the show many, many years. I love his whole persona. I love the clown thing, the smelly, dirty, filthy racist, the whole thing. But I'd love to see him have a shot at love. And this is never going to be love. You know that. It's about as good as it's going to get now. It's going to get worse. It doesn't get better.
Well, we used to be in love.
What went wrong, Nicole? What happened?
I honestly, I don't know. This is the longest relationship I've ever had. I'm not a relationship commitment type of person.
Right.
I don't know why. It's just a type of person. I feel like the guy in the relationship, and he's like the chick in the relationship.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Because you're like a bitch.
Yeah.
Right, he's
she
like a
wears
lovesick
the
bitch.
dick in the relationship.
Yeah, he's
like he
a
should
lovesick
almost
bitch.
not want you so much.
Yeah, like he's
Right.
almost like.
I'm not.
I told him though, we got in a big fight about it because I was like, because you're acting so desperate.
Right.
That's what turns me off. Like,
right.
You know?
If he said, hey, fuck you, get out of here.
Then I'd be like, wow, he really wants to get rid of me. I love him again, you know?
Yeah, you kind of want the guy who's not, he's a little too easy.
Mother.
You gonna smother her?
Yeah.
He smothers me. You
Yeah.
smother me. You know you do. And that's why I want to move away, because I want to try to make it work.
I like when Yucko argues with you, he goes, no, no, no.
It's like a child.
Yep.
You're never
That's all I
gonna.
hear.
She's frustrated. She's trying to have a real conversation with you.
He never listens, and that's why he doesn't get it. So when things are bad, he just never gets
Is
it.
the counseling still going on? Because I thought you were in counseling for
I
a
heard
while.
the counselor killed himself.
No, we went to counseling right before the marriage, and he's like, well, first of all, to him, he's like, why are you marrying her? That's what he asked you, and I don't even think.
And I said, no. Yeah.
Right.
So.
What do you want, Ralph?
This is the most bizarre thing I've ever heard.
Oh, it's so bizarre.
If you're going to work on the marriage by moving away?
Yeah.
I have to. I have to because it'll make me happy. I have to be happy with my life.
That's not what a marriage is.
Yeah, then you shouldn't be married.
I shouldn't be married. You're right. That's why I didn't want to get married.
She can't get out of it. He won't let her.
To get married.
She made a mistake.
She was drunk. But listen, here's the deal. But Yucko seems like an intelligent guy. Be honest there. Is she really that hot? Like you would.
I'm not that hot.
You would.
I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not.
You'd cling to Pamela Anderson. I mean, but this chick.
No.
I don't think Yucko's had much success with ladies.
She's just way out of his league, right?
Yeah, she's very hot. She's a very attractive girl. You are attractive.
You're being too kind.
Well, you are attractive.
Thanks.
Yucko, could you verify that for us? You haven't had much success.
It's obvious he hasn't.
Look at me.
Well,
if he had any other options, he would go to them.
No, the counselor.
Do you want us to help you? Do you want us to help you get a chick? Would that help you?
No, I don't want to fuck another chick. What the fuck are you talking about? No fucking way. You're a faggot.
If I get you a really hot chick.
No.
Can you leave this girl alone already?
No.
Stop bothering her.
Shut up.
Stop bothering her.
Don't you have to go douche or something? Fucking
Nicole,
pussy.
you would like that, wouldn't you, if I set him up with a girl and he could go be with her?
No, I wouldn't like that. No.
Wouldn't you like him so he could let you go do your own thing? And
no, I'd like him to let me go and do my own thing, and then we'll cross that bridge of whether or not.
How long is your own thing going to last for?
I don't know. I can't predict. I just know that I need to pursue my career goals.
All right. Well, all right. Thank you, guys.
Annulment.
Listen, let me just say, you got to go see Yucko tomorrow at Levy's Comedy Club in Easton, Pennsylvania. Maybe he'll explain this to you directly.
Does this come up in your act?
101. Yeah.
What do you say about her in your act? Do you ever talk about your wife?
A little bit, yeah.
What do you say?
That book.
Yeah.
What do you say?
What the fuck? What is that, Glenn?
He said something like, I bought my wife a book.
I got her one of those how-to books, how to shut the fuck up. You know, one of those. There you go.
Maybe out of this, some of your greatest material.
Maybe you could
She's
get
clearly not reading it.
Maybe you could join Girls Night, whatever, GNO over there or something.
What?
GNO.
Yeah.
GNO. What is that, Gorillas Night Out?
Oh, come on.
See what I have to put up
I'm
with?
sympathetic towards you, but now fuck you.
Well, he is a racist clown.
See Yucko tomorrow at Levy's Comedy Club in Easton, Pennsylvania, and Saturday night at Levy's in Levittown, Pennsylvania. Yucko's one of the funniest guys around. He really is. He is. I mean, come on. For tickets, call 215. You come in here, you make fun of Robin's race. My you used to call me Kike.
Kike, heebie-jeebie, fat Dago Guinea Wop over there.
All right. And for tickets, call 215.
I want the $500 back right now.
Get it there.
215-945-LEVY. And to purchase Yucko's T-shirts and DVDs, go to damshow.com. Yucko, I wish you all the best. Nicole, same to you. I would like to see you.
You don't think they'll be having the best together?
No, I wish you the best separately. I do.
Honestly, you two should walk out the studio, go down to 6th Avenue, turn around, walk opposite ways, and never see each other again.
That's beautiful.
That's the best advice you'll ever
That's
get.
it. You go downtown, and you'll get some production deal. Yucko, you go wash that fucking uniform and become a landscaper in Macon, Georgia.
I love sod.
Let's take a break. Thank you, Nicole, and thank you, Yucko the Clown, and good luck with your gigs at Levy's Comedy Club in Easton and a Saturday night at Levy's in Levittown.
What, that's it?
The nice thing is I see Nicole is still wearing her wedding ring, so...
You want to know what's really funny, though? As we were coming here, I realized that I left them at the hotel.
So I say, you go back. You get that fucking ring. That's the last thing I...
What does that say?
I gotta tell you something, man.
What's wrong? I'm sure Yucko's putting you up at a great hotel. You're in the room together, and Yucko stinks. It's hot. What are you complaining about?
I feel sad for you guys. I'm going to be dead serious. I feel sad for you guys because I think one of the greatest things to be is be really in love with someone and to know they're there for each other. You got a backup person in your life, and it's so great when you see them, and you're just excited to see them, and you guys have had none of that.
Are you still excited to see Beth every day?
Every day.
And that is, I am jealous of that.
I would be jealous of that, and I want that for you guys, but you're not going to have that.
Because we spend so much time together.
We spend lots of time together.
And you still get the butterflies when you hear her.
Yeah, I just adore her. I really adore being with her. And she knows it. She feels it. And she feels that way about me. Yucko wants that. He deserves it.
But no, he doesn't. He's holding on to nothing.
Well, he thinks he doesn't deserve it.
Wait, but do you think the butterflies? How long
old
does that
are you?
last?
How old are you?
27.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen. I don't know what you mean by butterflies. Do I get nervous when I walk in the room?
No,
like the
but
first
do you
time a
get
chick puts her hand down my pants? No, it's not that.
Right.
But there's an excitement to just say, you know what? Oh, wow. Like, I'm looking forward to spending the weekend with my fiance.
And you're looking forward to spending the rest of your life with her.
I am. I think we can do it. Now, listen, maybe I'm completely delusional. 2 years from now, I could be announcing my divorce. But I'm telling you, at least I have that now.
Going in,
I'm starting out good.
Least, yeah.
You guys, they're not even having the fun. You're just getting all the shit.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, you don't deserve better for yourself?
We both do.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
We deserve to be
just take
happy.
it day by day.
Day by day.
What
Every
are
day
you
sounds
taking?
worse than the
There's
next.
nothing to take day by day.
What? Nothing to take.
There's nothing. Robin's right.
I need to ask Jim something about you.
Jim's having fun.
How's your daddy's dick taste? Ask him that one.
What?
What?
What are you saying? Now you see you're getting embarrassed and you're making silly
Yeah,
jokes.
so you're lashing out.
He wants to know how my dick tastes.
What is that, Robin's dad?
I think Yucko mean he wants him to ask and see how my dick tastes.
Man.
How does your dick taste?
Have you tasted your dick?
A combination of and Vaseline.
Is that true, Robin?
I wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Oh, she knows.
All right, look.
She blocked it out.
Can I clear something up with Artie and I real quick?
What? Yeah,
the
go ahead.
whole Vegas and me trying to hook you up with a show thing and me being his manager and all that stuff.
Right.
One, I don't want to manage a fucking clown.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
If I was his manager, he wouldn't be wearing makeup and a dirty clown suit. Okay.
Does he have a manager?
So,
Yes,
I don't
do.
know. Do you? Cause
Yes.
I don't know.
I don't know, but Artie's like, oh, I think she's the manager. And
Well,
then
then
she came up
maybe
to
you
me in Vegas. I didn't have a contract in Vegas. I asked you, would you be interested in doing a show in Atlanta?
And I said yes.
And I didn't say anything about Yucko being on a show with you. I was just talking about you coming to Atlanta. And
So you
and
would
asking
separately
you.
book, but okay.
But no, I was coming
She
up to
doesn't
you
want
to
you
ask
on with
you.
Yucko.
But doesn't that, wouldn't it be obvious
doesn't
that I
wanna
would
be on
assume
with
you
Yucko.
okay, then maybe I misinterpreted it. I'm sorry.
That's
but
fine.
All right, listen. This
why
is going...
wouldn't I assume that
All right,
you wouldn't
guys,
want me on the
listen
show
to
with
me.
Yucko?
Listen. This is silly. This is a sad day.
How much for that?
This is a
You
sad
get the
day.
door. You can get back to
I
that.
get the door.
This is a sad day. You'll be working for the door. It is very sad. Are you not sad? I mean, isn't everyone here sad?
I'm miserable.
I don't even know what to say.
I
don't
just
know.
think, and now you guys are younger, it's new. If you continue like this, it's going to get sad. Believe me, for both of you. You'll be very depressed, and I think you should get out of it.
Fred, do you have any advice for this couple? Honestly.
Listening to what they've both been saying this morning, split up now. Cut your losses.
Do it now.
Right now. All right, we're done.
Because it doesn't seem like she's interested in making it work, and Yucko's just treading water. And his clown feet.
But I'm interested because I've still stuck it out. I went through with the whole ceremony. But I see what Fred
I think there's pressure. I just think you felt obligated. There was family pressures. And
There was family pressure.
That's why you did it.
He's a
You should have been a
genius.
runaway bride.
If it was
I
one
thought
of the-
about it.
Yeah. You tried to run away?
I thought about it.
Running
yeah.
away, yeah.
But then I'm like, all my family's here. My great grandma, who is very old, was there. She came
Right.
down from New York, and I'm like, I have to do it.
Because Howard brought up a really good point, and something because I actually spoke with her at a gig recently. We were
Yeah.
talking. She was asking me how you feel when you see the other person, and I said the same thing you did. You feel excited when the other person comes in the room. If you don't feel that excitement, then there's something terrible
It's hard
wrong.
to get excited about a guy in a clown costume.
Yeah.
After 7
But
years,
for every pot, there's a clown cover.
after 7 years, I am still excited to see Beth walk in a room. Absolutely.
Me too.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Yucko, here's the thing. Where are you from? What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Nicole, Syracuse.
Oh, so you're from up here, so you're not a Georgia person at all.
No.
Right.
All right, so Yucko, clearly
Right.
she's saying she'd be into maybe getting out of it. You should be into that too. Your wife is saying she wants to leave, so just agree with her, do it, and move on. Just move on with life.
But that's a good point. He lives in Georgia. His parents are still married. They just celebrated their 40th. My mom's been married 3 times, my grandma 5 times, my grandpa 6
You're
times.
Well, that's not right either. I mean, there's a happy
It's
medium.
not. But I think he's more willing to
There's
work
no
it out.
answer. There's no answer. There really isn't.
think they came up with this great scheme to get on the show.
I have no intentions. Like, I have nothing, to promote on the show or anything like that, so it's not anything about that.
Well,
I just can't lie. I'm just an honest person.
I understand that, and that's wonderful. It's just terrible in this situation.
I go on a diet.
If that's all he has to do is work out, go to the gym.
Get some treadmill.
What next?
We'll see.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
I hope it works out.
Thank you.
I do hope so. And Yucko, thank you as always.
Yeah.
And good luck with the gigs. What's that? Nicole, good luck.
Thank you.
All right.
You hiring? She's looking for a job in production.
Guys,
Hi.
everyone is dumbfounded by why you guys got married. Like, why would you do that? Nicole, obviously, you said you didn't want to get married, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then no one can understand your reasoning.
Well, everybody kept telling me it was cold feet. My family, my friends, my fiance, now husband. Yeah. So I said, I'm never going to know if I don't try it. So I tried it.
And what was with that distance on the couch? You said that he smells, but was there anything else to that?
Well, he really smells. I mean, look at that thing. Look how gross that is.
What does it smell like?
Your dick? I don't know. Smell
My
it.
dick doesn't smell.
Smell.
Smells like that. There you go.
It's disgusting. But we're not the affectionate, lovey-dovey type of people anyway. We're not that couple that are clinging to each other. There's no PDA or anything like that.
So then you're gonna move up to New York and try to get into TV or film?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try. I'm going to do it.
What about Howard TV?
What about it? Are you guys hiring?
No, I'm saying, maybe if you got a job at Howard TV, you guys could still kind of be close because he comes on the show.
We would be close anyway. I mean, he could come see me when he's not doing shows and stuff like that. My thing is, I don't want to be 50 years old looking back at life and saying, I wish I would have fulfilled my own dreams. His dream is to be a fucking filthy clown. Mine's not. So I don't know what else to say. I want to live my life. Regardless of if I'm married to him or anybody else, I want to live my life.
Whatever.
Yucko, what do you have to say about that?
I say what the fuck ever. We'll see. She's got to do what she's got to do. And if it's with me or without me, whatever. I don't give a shit. I'm tired. I'm beat. I don't give a shit. Thank you.